Georgia HOSA, it's Daphne Dale here from the Georgia HOSA headquarters to talk to you a little bit about the virtual competitive events for the 2021 State Leadership Conference. So if you're seeing this video, you've probably already made it on the event info page, and that is great. That is a great start for all of the event info that you will need this year. We understand that so many of us have had to forego so many important events this year, from proms to graduations, and we are thrilled to announce that competitive events will still be offering all of the same events that you would receive at State Leadership Conference in the virtual format. We know that so many of you have pushed through this year, you've studied, you prepared, and with that, we are excited to announce that we had over 2,500 tests registered for the state qualification testing. We cannot wait to see how you perform. We commend all of the advisors and the students and administrators and volunteers for your flexibility this year. And as we all work together to make this such a great experience, I want to talk a little bit about the dates and why we have such tight turnaround times. We know that this can be difficult, especially in the school environment. So I want to talk to you a little bit about dates. I'll try to pop the dates down below as I talk about them so that you can write them down and make sure you make note of them. The first day is going to be January 29th. January 29th is our state leadership registration deadline. This is also when all of the proctors should make sure that you turn in those proctor forms. Now, we know with proctoring that there are going to be some issues that arise. If you have a difficult circumstance or you have a situation where you need help finding a proctor or to be proctored by one of our staff, please reach out to us. Contact us at georgiahosa.org or in the chat. The next set of dates, so the very next week, February 1st through 5th, is going to be our round one testing, as well as all of our test-only events. If you need a list of all of these events, you can find them on that overview page. This will be number 1, will be all the test-only events. And then you will also see in the chart, you will see a list of events that require a round 1 test. So with that testing window being February 1st through 5th, we realize that it is right after state qualification testing and right after the deadline. The reason that we have to have the testing done in a very quick turnaround time is due to the live skill portion that we are so excited to be able to offer this year. So a lot of options when it comes to skill events in the virtual format is to convert them to essay questions or to have students submit pre-recorded skills. But we've received a lot of feedback that a lot of you, advisors and students, are really wanting to have that live aspect to a conference and still be able to showcase those skills and that knowledge in front of live judges. So in order to be able to provide that, we have to make sure that we get the testing done as soon as we can at the beginning of the month so that the very next week, and I'll put this date here, February 8th through 12th, we can have our round 2 skills portion. These will be live event appointment times that you will find on the event info page. These all are going to be appointments that we have to schedule ahead of time with the availability of students and their school schedules and judges and their work schedules. So we have to make sure that we allot enough time to be able to get in all of about 150 Zoom sessions that we have to schedule. So the very next date that I want to mention is February 14th. This will be right after we finished those round 2 Zoom sessions. February 14th is for all of you that have submission-only events or events that require submissions like recognition events. This is the same event deadline that we had posted for our Tallow event deadline, but instead of Tallow, you are only submitting via the Georgia HOSA link, and Tallow is not going to be required on the state level this year. So February 14th, you can look on the summary sheet on number 2 if you're a submission-only event, and in the chart as well. If you have any items that need to be submitted, they will be done through the link on the submissions page, and that date is February 14th. So make sure you write that down. The very next week, the 15th through 19th, is a week that we've set aside to have all submissions, all recognition events judged by our judges, and then allow for tabulations just in time for our live awards ceremony on March 6th at the virtually, and then at the in-person state leadership conference. So we hope that this will explain a little bit more about why we have the dates and why they are a fast turnaround time, but we hope that you can still feel some of the excitement like you would if you were at the state leadership conference, where you take a test, you find your results out, and then the following day you perform your skill. We hope that some of that excitement is still there, and we are very excited about being able to offer a lot of the same opportunities that you would have in the in-person setting. We are here to answer any questions that you have. The headquarters staff is available via email. Contact us at georgiahosa.org or by our chat feature. During the testing windows, so that those round 1 testing and the testing only event window, February 1st through 5th, and then our healthcare issues exam window, which is later in the month, we will have someone on standby for our chat to answer any questions, and we will also have our phone lines available if you have any proctoring issues. We hope that this year is a fun experience. We can't wait to see you all via Zoom or in person. And again, if you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to us and we'll be glad to discuss them.